The Ironbreaker is a fantastic tank and a great addition to any party at any difficulty. Not only can the Ironbreaker tank major threats and control enemies with his shield bash and heavy attack abilities, but he also has the option for dealing damage to either hordes or specials too. You're going to want to take a shield with either a hammer or an axe. It doesn't really matter, the shield is the important part. Take the Miner's Rhythm talent to chain your blocks with pushbacks and heavy shield bashes for 40% stamina regen. Do this right and you'll be able to last a long time tanking enemies, maintaining that 40% stamina regen without taking any damage at all. For ranged weapons, you have a wide variety of choices, though typically I would recommend using the Drake Gun Flamethrower. This is the best weapon in the game for dealing with hordes. Hold the right mouse button to charge up your attack so that it fires continuously. The key to using this weapon is knowing when to hold back and let your teammates take the stragglers, and when to lay into the horde. You need to balance usage with the overheat mechanic. Other weapons such as the rifle and crossbow are good at combating specials, but so should your teammates be, and that's their jobs. Yours is control, and for that the Drake Gun is crucial. If you're using the Drake Gun, you're relying on your teammates to be doing most of the damage to specials, elites and bosses. That's quite a lot to ask. I often find myself running behind a boss, flinging heavy attacks at it, hoping that it'll turn around and bash me a couple times so that I can actually do my job properly. But unfortunately, that rarely actually happens. During boss battles, your role is dedicated reviver, since you should be able to tank a hit while block reviving without being interrupted, unlike most other characters would be. Further, single mobs can catch the Ironbreaker out. His slow attack speed and small attack path mean that, although you might be able to survive a Skaven horde, you'll find it more difficult actually killing it once it gets close enough to mitigate your Drake Gun. No matter how perceptive you are, sometimes an enemy won't stagger when you expect them to, or your dodge range won't be far enough to escape a heavy attack. Well, Gromril's got your back. Gromril's arm is a passive ability on the Ironbreaker that allows him to take one free hit every 20 seconds without taking any damage at all. This ability allows him to make mistakes without being majorly punished. The health saved in this way really does add up, and the Ironbreaker's level 15 talents improve this even further. His active ability, Impenetrable, causes him to aggro all man-sized enemies for 10 seconds within a radius of 10. 10 what? I'm not quite sure. This ability is fantastic at turning a potential wipe or play down scenario into a success, as 10 seconds should be well long enough for your teammates to deal with whatever threats are present. Perfect for using against patrols on high difficulties when the DPS characters need time to land headshots and thin out their armor. Level 25 talents improve this also. For your item traits, focus on an increased push block angle and extra stamina shields on your main weapon. It is possible to get +2 stamina trait on your shielded weapon, so if you have enough materials, reroll until you get that. As for your trinkets, increase max health and try and get your push block angle to a total of at least +30%. This will allow you to block attacks outside of your field of view and even push back enemies behind you. Finally, revive speed, damage versus armored, and attack speed are nice bonuses, and curse resistance is essential if you plan on doing grim runs. To summarise, pros, fantastic survivability. The Drake Gun destroys hordes, and great options for control. Cons, very little counter to specials and bosses, and relies heavily on teammates to do the majority of the damage. You should play the Ironbreaker if you want to carry your teammates to victory, if you know who you are playing with and can rely on their skills. If you can think fast in desperate situations, juggling low stamina with well-timed shield bashes and heavy attacks, racing towards an opportunity to revive a teammate or defend a choke point, then the Ironbreaker is a great class for you. For a more in-depth analysis on talents and loadouts, tactics and weapon traits, check out our extended video analysis on the Ironbreaker linked in the description below. Thank you for watching, and as always, more Vermintide videos coming soon, along with a mix of other stuff such as challenging deeds, legendary playthroughs and other casual let's plays. Have a nice day.